Hey guys, it's me Lucas. Glad you could tune back in. This is the next Big Bear project that I plan on doing. This is the farm truck Big Bear. Now if you guys remember in the last video I done with the two-tone blue truck, that one I had, I think it was number 3, Marui Big Bear number 3. That one at the end of the final one, at the finish scene, I showed this one. And I showed you the brakes and all that stuff and how bad it was. Well, this one I had to do a lot of repairs. Sort of see on the inside, has a lot of plastic repair, a lot of JB Weld in there. But nonetheless, it's got a spirit about it that I wanted to make it into a farm truck, so give it a new life. Once it's all done up and rusted up, it'll look really cool. I've done one before, one of these Big Bears, and it looks really good. Then I've done a Beetle. They look really cool. Now, I will say, you have to mark areas, at least I find it easier, mark the areas of it where you want impressioned. So that way you heat up that area just a little bit, and you use a little rounded object of some sort. You can actually use anything that gives you the impression of a dent or a ding or something like that. I just happen to use a marker cap or something like that to do. No big deal. And also, I will say, you want to do your paints in stages. So I'll do 3 coats of chrome on the whole body. I'll let that harden up for about a day or so. And then I'll add the next coat of primer, which is going to be the gray primer. So you want to just any old gray primer. The cheaper the better, actually. And then the red primers. Like overlap that, and then go to a chocolate, and then then you go to your base coat of whatever color you're going to be initializing the truck in. Then you separate certain sections and you paint that. This one's going to give just the top section of it in this seafoam, and then the bottom section is going to be this cream. So just the top, and then the sides are going to be the cream, almost like a 50s look. But anyhow, that's where she's going to be. Now also, if you're going to go this route with it, before I get too far, what I do every time I do these kind of jobs, these distress jobs, I mark what can I'm going to do next. That way I don't get confused and I do everything in stages. Like I said, like the chrome will be 1 and the gray primer number 2, and I mark all these. So that helps alleviate any confusion. Now, when you're doing these projects, you also want to make sure that you do the inside of the truck justice as well. And I have a little bit of a flannel from an old flannel shirt that I had, and that's going to be the seat covering of the truck as well. And in order for that to stay, I just use, I think I showed you guys before, just a little spray adhesive. This one happens to be a middle performance one, so it's not super high performance, but it's a high tack. You don't need a super high tack one. You can use light tack. That's fine. I like a fast, quick job. That's why I use that. Now, once I do all my paints and everything like that, I do go back and I use some steel wool to just kind of scuff up all that, and in order so I can get to the chrome color. So you have to be very gentle, but keep going with it, keep going with it, keep going with it, till you get to that spot. So it's just kind of a self preference of how far you want to go into it. And just to give you an example, my neighbor has a old truck that was sitting in his yard. He took a picture of the truck. He actually sold the truck, but he did take a picture of it and gave it to me as a reference point so I could do the junkyard truck that I did, and I'll put pictures of that one up for you guys. If you look in my my channel on the backdrop, you'll see that I did have a section of it dedicated to that truck. And also, you want to make sure that you're doing the roll bar justice. If you're going to put a roll bar, which I suggest, giving it a rusty look. Also the rims too. So, all right, I think I drove you guys crazy with my information here on this Big Bear, but I'm actually super excited for this one. It's going in total different directions. Instead of making pretty ones, we're going to go and make really rough, tangled, and beat up ones. Alright, guys. If you have any questions on your Big Bear or any ideas on maybe another project I should do, please drop them down there. I would love to get to them. And if you can, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And bring more content to you faster. Alrighty, you guys. Take care and keep Marui Big Bear in. Bye.